So GetGround is an incredibly diverse community of over 22 nationalities. And something like GetGround Live gives us the opportunity to learn more about each other. That is really the foundation of high-performing teams. When we really understand each other well, we can actually collaborate and actually take on some of the challenges of 2024.
We had some really incredible people come in and tell us about how they used experimentation building some very large businesses that they built. Experimentation is super important to GetGround because our belief is that you don't really learn about something unless you put it into the market.
Experimentation is the simplicity that enables a business to learn and grow rapidly. It really needs to exist and be embedded in the entire organization in the way that every individual thinks.
Opinions that might seem obvious can sometimes be wrong. Finding the truth is incredibly important, and experimentation is a fact-driven way to achieve that.
Constantly everyone talks about how incredible the people are that they work with, and not just that they're incredibly talented, but what good people they are as well.
They challenge you, but they're also humble and they're interesting and they all want to learn.
I was absolutely blown away by the quality and caliber of people that I met during the interview process.
The peer quality is insanely high. It's something I've struggled to find in any other organisation that I've worked in.
It's a culture where people are constantly supporting one another and pushing to develop the best version of yourself.
Our culture is all about learning. It's about being good people. It's about supporting each other.
Values are really important to me. Without the values, we wouldn't be able to rapidly iterate and have a guiding backbone of why we're doing what we're doing.
My favorite GetGround value is healthy ego. I think it's something that's rare to find in elite teams.
I think it fosters this culture of really rolling up your sleeves, working alongside your team.
I've always really loved the no BS value because to me it represents a commitment to the truth.
It builds an environment of trust when people are honest and communicate openly.
Coming from big tech, I've really found that GetGround is super fast-paced, and from that you get so much autonomy in your role, so much responsibility and so much opportunity to learn.
So I joined GetGround for many reasons, but mainly because of the product. It is focusing on an industry that has been very old school, and I felt that it had the chance to disrupt that industry.
The thing I enjoy most about being at GetGround is the growth and development opportunities, being feedback obsessed. It's amazing to be able to reflect and build on the feedback that I get.
It's definitely fast paced. I think that everyone at GetGround is comfortable moving at real speed.
It's been a real mix of activities, panel discussions, learning, innovation.
Learning from external speakers, ex-startup leaders, and going out and having a bit of fun as well.
If we didn't have the best people, it doesn't matter how big the problem is or how big the opportunity, we wouldn't solve it. So the impossible is possible with the right people.
As a founder, GetGround Live is an incredibly important part of who we are at GetGround because it celebrates what I think are the two most fundamental parts around building a successful business: who the people are and what your culture is.